Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's quite late and as you can see, I'm in the car. I decided to just do the video in here before I get into the house because I feel like sometimes it gets so noisy in the house. I'm here as usual to encourage somebody. I'm here as usual to remind somebody about something vital they are missing. We are missing. The world is missing. So, guys, listen to my video. It might not be for you, but it might be for somebody you know, and it might be an encouragement to a family member or friend. Because these videos encourage me too. Sometimes I'm the first to watch my videos and like them. Yes, I know I'm growing, but I appreciate the little I do, the little message I pass out there, and I appreciate the messages each and every one of us is passing out. It's helping people, and you might not know who is going to stumble on this video and how far it can go. So, guys, I'm just here to remind somebody about something so important. I'm here to remind you about something important. I'm here to remind myself about something important. And that thing that is important is that we, as individuals, we know ourselves, we know our situations, we know the position we find ourselves in better than people outside. Okay, so at some point it feels as if we are trying to get people to understand us better than we even understand ourselves. Okay, guys, so I feel like what is happening in the world right now is like calling people back to that core knowledge. God is trying to pull people back to that core knowledge, and the core knowledge is that he has put so much in you. Okay, God has put so much in you, and his expectation is that you should glow from within to outside. So you cannot instead start from outside to inside. There is an English saying that charity begins at home. So you are home. Charity has to begin from you, from within first. You have to love yourself first before you can love another person. Mark 12 verse 31 says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is to say, you have to begin first from yourself. And loving yourself, to me, I feel like a lot of people have interchanged that. Loving yourself, to me, primarily, really first, is telling yourself the truth. Yes, you heard me, we're telling yourself the truth. Get it where, let it sip, let it sip, let it sip in. Sip it in, guys. Sip it in. I'm sipping it. I'm sipping it in too. So you should be able to tell yourself the truth. Yes. Tell yourself who you are before you can hear from somebody who they think you are. Okay. So let's take for example, if you are going through a difficult situation, how do you help yourself? How do you make people understand you better? Is, for me, by going within and seeing that situation, examining that situation in a place of opening up yourself, telling yourself the truth, telling yourself the situation the way it really is. Because I feel like when we come to tell people, sometimes we sugarcoat it. Sometimes we make it feel maybe we want to get people's empathy or sympathy, or we want to be in a place where we feel right about situation. But when we look at the situation by ourselves, we are able to see where we went wrong and where we were right. And when we have examined the situation by ourselves, and we have shown ourselves a lot of love by telling ourselves that, yes, this is where I failed, and this is what I have done so far. I have grown in this aspect. I've experienced certain changes in this aspect. I am moving forward. At least I am improving. Then when you are in that position that you are able to see the good side and bad side of you, then you'll be able to get external help better, because you are able to explain to people what really is the situation, how you feel about the situation, and what you are seeking help for in that situation, what you need help for. The part that you have already done to support yourself or to help yourself out of that situation, and the part that you really need somebody to help you in getting better in that aspect. Yes, guys, because I feel like nowadays if you look deeply, it feels as if you'll be, so many people are in a situation where they have a lot of people close to them, a lot of people surround them, but they feel as if they are alone. They feel as if they are neglected. They feel as if nobody understands them. They feel as if nobody is willing to hear them really what they are saying, or hear them from what they truly want to send out, the message they truly want to send out. So I feel like, and that is bringing, I feel like that is a call to you to look back within and give yourself what you are seeking from outside. Give yourself first, because I feel like if you give yourself enough love, it will reflect so much in you, in your outer self, in your outer appearance and everything, that people will be able to give you that same energy. Because I feel like the energy you give out sometimes is what you attract. Yes, I've been in that position. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to somebody out there, because I feel like I've also been in that position where I struggle to pass out a message, but maybe my facial appearance, maybe the way I feel, the way I'm looking, and the way the words I use might not be exactly what I am transmitting. I might be thinking in my head that this is what I'm telling this person, maybe, but that is actually not the word that I'm using to send out the message. So guys, I want to let you know, if you feel abandoned, if you feel neglected, give it back to yourself. How do you think you can make yourself feel less abandoned and less neglected? Tell yourself the truth. Then also consider that maybe the people around you too are going through situations that they cannot figure out themselves. They are also in difficult places too. So if you are able to encourage yourself, tell yourself the truth, and then you tell people, maybe you from that position you are able to even help people out of their own situation by letting them look inside. Tell them, okay, this is what I do. I self-talk a lot. For example, I have discovered myself, talking to you right now, I have discovered that I try to talk more to myself. I try to do a lot of self-talk, remind myself verbally. I don't just keep them in my mind. I don't just think them, because I feel like sometimes the thoughts, they spin in our heads. They keep our heads spinning. They keep us confused. But sometimes I feel like when I talk it out, then I hear it back to myself, and then I try to correct myself. I try to make amends where I feel like they were not there were things that were not truths, because sometimes our thoughts are not truth. Yes, sometimes our thoughts are not the true thing of what we are going through. So guys, so I hope this video is going to help you to let you know that what you are looking from outside is inside of you. Yes, encourage yourself if there's nobody to encourage you. Tell yourself the truth if there's nobody to tell you the truth. Remind yourself if there's nobody to remind you. I pray God helps you and God helps me, and that we are able to get to a better position, feeling energized, feeling okay, feeling and telling ourselves it's going to be okay. We are not going to stay in that position forever. Things are going to get better in maybe a second, a day, a month, a year, whenever, however God decides. We will still be alive, we will still be strong, we will still be in our right frame of mind, waiting for that day where we will get the solution from God. God bless. Love you. Bye bye.